Have you ever wondered what happened to the faces of those famous stars? In the glamorous world of Hollywood beauty is not just a choice but a ticket to maintaining a career, but when cosmetic surgery goes wrong, that beautiful story can turn into an unbelievable disaster. Let's explore the real stories behind the glitz and glamour, the ups and downs, the brave decisions, and the costly mistakes of the stars you once admired. If you're hooked by these stories, quickly comment with the number 1, if not leave a 0 to let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to always stay updated with more incredibly exciting videos. Now let's start the journey. Goldie Hawn is known as America's Sunshine Girl, a dazzling icon who has brightened Hollywood for over 5 decades. Making her debut in the late 1960s, she quickly impressed with her radiant personality signature, blonde hair, and infectious laugh. Goldie became a familiar name almost instantly. From famous films like Private Benjamin Overboard and The First Wives Club, she embodied youthful beauty, freedom, and timeless joy. However, over the years, that very image became both her greatest strength and her biggest burden. Beloved for her radiant smile and expressive eyes, Goldie also faced significant pressure, like many women in Hollywood, to preserve eternal youth. By the early 2000s, her appearance began to draw attention. Fans noticed her cheeks looked fuller, her lips plumper, and her skin unusually smooth, sparking rumors of Botox fillers and possibly a facelift. Goldie never confirmed all these procedures, but admitted to trying Botox and emphasized that she still prioritized a natural approach to aging. Some critics argued that the cosmetic interventions dulled the distinctive expressiveness of her face, making her eyes and the area around her mouth appear tighter and less familiar. Public reactions were mixed. Some praised her for her optimism and enduring vitality, while others lamented that excessive interventions made her look different from the Goldie they once knew. Nevertheless, Goldie never apologized for her choices. She focused on health, meditation, and positivity as the true secrets to maintaining beauty. Goldie Hawn's journey clearly reflects the allure and pitfalls of Hollywood's obsession with eternal youth. Though she no longer retains the appearance of the radiant young woman she once was, her spirit, warmth, and light remain intact and beautiful. Janice Dickinson often called herself the world's first supermodel, and for good reason. In the 1970s and 80s, she redefined what it meant to be a model. With sharp features, unwavering confidence, and a strong attitude, Janice dominated runways and graced the covers of Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and many other magazines. At the peak of her career, she was an icon of natural beauty, radiant skin, sharp cheekbones, and effortless elegance that captivated a generation. But like many others in Hollywood, Janice faced relentless pressure to maintain her youth. Over time, she openly embraced cosmetic procedures such as breast augmentation, facelifts, Botox, and lip injections. Initially, the changes were subtle. However, repeated treatments gradually altered her face, making it tighter, fuller, and less natural than before. Janice candidly shared her surgeries without shame, admitting she had done it all and sometimes regretted going too far. She described cosmetic surgery as a double-edged sword, both empowering and addictive, making it hard to stop once you start chasing perfection. By the 2000s, tabloid magazines often listed her among Hollywood's cosmetic surgery disasters, featuring shocking before and after photos. In 2016, Janice faced a breast cancer diagnosis. She shared that the treatment process, combined with years of cosmetic surgery, made her rethink the relationship between beauty and aging. Today, Janice says she has scaled back on cosmetic interventions, focusing more on health and balance, instead of endlessly chasing eternal youth. She still maintains her strong, outspoken style and isn't afraid to challenge norms. Janice Dickinson's story is both a warning and a testament to the complex journey of power vulnerability and the high price of chasing perfection in a world obsessed with youth. Sylvester Stallone built his career and legend on resilience, muscle, and iron will. As the star of the Rocky and Rambo films, his rugged appearance and muscular physique became an irreplaceable trademark on screen. Stallone was not only an action hero, but also a symbol of raw masculinity in the 1970s and 80s. His face tells a story of struggle, endurance, and triumph. However, over time, the pressure to maintain health and a youthful appearance in Hollywood led him to consider cosmetic interventions. By the early 2000s, fans began to notice subtle but clear changes: smoother skin, lifted eyebrows, and fuller cheeks. His jawline also appeared sharper, sparking rumors of facelifts, Botox, and fillers. Public reactions were mixed. Some praised him for maintaining a strong screen presence well into his 60s and 70s. However, others felt that the rugged, relatable charm that once made him familiar as Rocky Balboa had been replaced by a somewhat artificial image. The skin, once marked by wrinkles and signs of time, a symbol of authenticity, now appeared smoothed out. Stallone rarely directly addressed these rumors, but he admitted to undergoing minor cosmetic surgeries. Earlier, he had undergone surgery to repair facial nerve damage caused by complications at birth, which contributed to his distinctive slurred speech and trademark crooked smile. Otherwise, he remained mostly silent, leaving tabloids and fans to speculate. Now, at over 75 years old, Sylvester Stallone continues to work tirelessly, leading film and TV projects with the same determination as in his youth. However, his changing appearance serves as a reminder that even the toughest action heroes cannot escape the pressures of aging under the spotlight, and in trying to preserve their legacy, they sometimes alter their very image. Farrah Abraham first rose to fame in 2009 as one of the standout stars of MTV's reality show 16 and Pregnant and later Teen Mom. With her straightforward personality and attention-grabbing controversies, she quickly became one of the most talked-about figures in reality TV. Beyond her television fame, Farrah pursued various business ventures and began experimenting with beauty treatments at a relatively young age. Her early surgeries were fairly mild, including breast augmentation, rhinoplasty, and chin implants, all of which she openly shared in interviews. Farrah said these changes helped her feel more confident and glamorous in front of the camera. However, over time, her cosmetic surgery journey escalated in intensity and was often publicly shared on social media and tabloid magazine covers. She underwent multiple breast augmentations, lip injections, cheek fillers, and various facial corrections. In 2015, Farrah live-streamed a lip implant surgery that went seriously wrong. Her lips swelled to alarming proportions, forcing her to be rushed to the emergency room. The shocking images quickly spread widely, making this incident one of the most notorious cosmetic surgery accidents in reality TV history. Farrah's ever-changing appearance has sparked ongoing public debate. Supporters argue that she has the right to beautify herself as she wishes, while critics claim she has gone too far, losing the natural beauty that once made her relatable and approachable. Farrah has also shared that cosmetic surgery is a form of self-expression, though she admits not all procedures went as planned. Beyond facial treatments, she is rumored to have undergone body contouring and buttock augmentation, continuing to reshape her figure. Today, Farrah remains a controversial figure and a cautionary tale in the world of reality TV, reminding everyone that the pursuit of perfection can quickly become a very public lesson in excess. Amanda Lepore is one of the most prominent faces in New York's nightlife and fashion scenes, not for natural beauty, but because she has spent decades crafting an image that breaks all traditional standards of beauty. Born in 1967 in New Jersey, Amanda transitioned as a teenager and began experimenting with cosmetic surgery early on, pursuing what she calls the ultimate feminine ideal. Her transformation started with gender confirmation surgery, followed by multiple breast augmentations to create a striking hourglass figure. Over the years, Amanda continued to refine her nose, lift her eyebrows, and use fillers to sculpt her facial features. Notably, she enhanced her lips to achieve her signature doll-like pout, which has become her trademark and legacy. During the 1990s and 2000s, Amanda relentlessly pushed the boundaries of body modification. Cheek implants, repeated facelifts, and specialized skincare treatments helped her maintain a glamorous yet clearly artificial appearance. To some, she is a living work of art, a powerful statement of self-creation. To others, Amanda's extreme surgeries serve as a cautionary tale about excess. Amanda has never hidden her choices. She openly calls her surgeries an essential part of her identity and personal brand. She once said she wanted to look like a combination of Marilyn Monroe and an inflatable doll. By her own account, she has succeeded, although the transformation came at a cost, creating a face that many consider an icon of the most extreme celebrity culture. Amanda has turned that image into her strength. As an inspiration for photographer David LaChapelle and a New York club scene icon, she remains a prominent figure in the debate over beauty, self-expression, and the right to own one's body. What do you think of Amanda Lepore, the icon who breaks traditional beauty standards? If you're impressed, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave a 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more exciting videos. Linda Evangelista was one of the most admired supermodels in the late 1980s and 1990s. With her graceful face, she graced countless magazine covers and walked the world's most prestigious runways. Famous for saying, "I don't get out of bed for less than $10,000 a day," Linda became a symbol of glamour, confidence, and perfection. Her sharp features and versatile ability made her an icon of fashion's golden era. However, in the mid-2010s, her life took a painful turn. Hoping to maintain a youthful appearance through a non-invasive method, Linda Evangelista underwent multiple cool sculpting treatments, a fat freezing technique touted as a safe alternative to traditional liposuction. But instead of improvement, the results were disastrous. Linda developed a rare side effect called paradoxical adipose hyperplasia (PAH), where fat cells enlarge rather than shrink after treatment. Her once sharp face and jawline became distorted, with hard lumps appearing in the areas she hoped to smooth. She then underwent multiple corrective surgeries, but the damage could never be fully repaired. Nearly 5 years later, Linda withdrew from the spotlight, avoiding cameras and the attention she once cherished. In 2021, she courageously spoke out on Instagram, sharing her health struggles and explaining her prolonged absence from the fashion world. Her honesty sparked a global conversation about the hidden risks of cosmetic procedures and the immense pressure women face to preserve eternal youth. Later, Linda filed a lawsuit and successfully settled with the company behind cool sculpting technology, arguing that she was not adequately warned about the risk of PAH. In recent years, she has reclaimed her voice, appearing in interviews and photo shoots that celebrate inner strength rather than her altered appearance. Today, Linda Evangelista is not only a fashion legend, but also an important cautionary tale. She reminds us that beauty, no matter how carefully pursued, always carries risks, and the true value of a person is never measured solely by the reflection in the mirror. Shania Twain, the Canadian pop country superstar and the songwriter behind legendary hits like "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," "You're Still the One," and "That Don't Impress Me Much,"
was once the epitome of natural beauty, with sparkling eyes, radiant skin, and a charming girl. Next-door appeal, she became one of the most beloved artists of the 1990s. For many, Shania was not only the queen of pop country, but also a symbol of authentic beauty. However, in recent years, fans have noticed noticeable changes in her face, sparking lively speculation.
Her face appeared smoother and fuller with a sharper jawline and more defined lips. Rumors spread on social media suggesting she had used Botox fillers or even undergone cosmetic surgery. Shania insists she has never had a facelift and credits her youthful look to a healthy lifestyle expert, makeup techniques, and non-invasive treatments. However, comparison photos from the early years of her career to recent appearances have kept the debate alive. The situation becomes even more complex when considering the health issues Shania has faced. In the early 2000s, she was diagnosed with Lyme disease, which severely damaged her vocal cords and forced her to pause singing for an extended period. Shania underwent multiple surgeries to repair her vocal cords and regain her voice, and these procedures may have also subtly altered her appearance. When she returned to the stage with a residency in Las Vegas and later released her 2023 album, Queen of Me, her changed look was undeniable. Some felt her appearance was overly polished, while others saw it as a sign of strength and personal reinvention. While not a case of a cosmetic surgery disaster, Shania Twain's story carries a profound message about resilience, public scrutiny, and the pressures of aging under the spotlight. Through it all, her allure has not faded. Instead, it shines with a new glow enriched by experience and maturity. Thank you for joining us to explore these fascinating and emotional journeys of famous stars. Through their ups and downs, we gain a deeper understanding of the pressures to maintain beauty and youth and the high price they often pay. If you found this video helpful and engaging, please hit like, leave a comment below, and especially subscribe to our channel so you won't miss exclusive, authentic, and heartfelt stories coming your way. See you in the next video, where life's stories are always told with honesty and depth.